So I generally felt bad this afternoon when I realized that I wasn't going to have time to do a commentary. And I kind of sat there for a second. I kind of thought, and I was like, well, I kind of have like an obligation to make you guys a video Wednesdays, man. That's our days, right? And I still wanted to do one, but I wasn't really quite sure what I wanted to do it on. And this afternoon I tweeted you guys and I asked what kind of videos you guys would like me to make, or what sort of things you guys would like me to make, and I got some super awesome responses from a couple of you amazing folks. And one gentleman said he liked the kind of the unplanned, the ones where I just go and I kind of talk about whatever I want to talk about. And I said, hey, you know what? What the hell? Let's just have one of those for this Wednesday. Kind of chill and just relax for a little bit and have just a little conversation with each other, right? And we'll just pretend that you guys are all talking back to me at the same time, because that's not insane at all. But now today, I'll tell you guys, life goes the way you want it to. And it's that turning point where you make the decisions that are necessary in order to go the directions you want to go. And I guess it's kind of the case because I've been reflecting a lot about where my life is going right now, and I have a lot of really big things for me going on here pretty soon, and actually right now, and it just gets you thinking. You know, I've got a really big business I'm going to be starting with my dad, and it's huge, and it's hopefully going to be the business that carries me through to my future and allows me to fund my future business endeavors. Because, and I think I've talked about this a few times, you guys know that I'm a business guy all the way, but my plan is to kind of start not just one business, but a handful of businesses. And you kind of, if you can work a way of growing a seed and then letting that seed grow into a plant, and then that plant drops other seeds, it'll allow you to grow more plants. So I kind of like to think of business that way, and that's it's a really self-sustaining method, I'd like to think. And so what I'm hoping for is that this business that I start, and I won't tell you guys what it is yet, but don't worry, I'll fill you guys in when the time's right. I'm hoping that when I start it, it'll allow me to live the life that I want to live, hopefully due to the success that it'll partake in, and at the same time allow me to dedicate a large portion of my profits and whatnot to funding other really awesome business projects and whatnot. And I have so many like awesome things that I want to do all the time. I'm sure you guys have moments where you think of a really cool business idea and you're like, man, I would love to make this. Or you might have a some kind of a concoction you make, some kind of a drink that tastes good, or some kind of a sandwich, and you're like, oh my god, if I could mass produce this and sell this to people, people would be going nuts all day for this. But it would probably cost me like $500,000, so never mind. But, you know, it's the same concept. I have lots of really cool ideas that I really want to do, but it costs a lot of money. So hopefully someday I can get to that point. But life goes the way you want it to. I'm taking action. I'm taking some risks. I'm taking some steps that I'm not necessarily comfortable with, but I think that I need to make them in order to be comfortable with them. So kind of like stepping out of your comfort zone. My business has to do a lot with investing. And it's investing in myself, so to say. And I hate that I can't talk about this and tell you guys what it is yet, but I really want to let you guys know what the business is when I'm comfortable letting you all know. But I'm very, very secure with my money. I'm very secure with the way I spend it, and I'm a big saver. So spending money for me is very difficult because I have to be very sure, and if there's any risk involved, I calculate it all in my mind, and if there's too much, I'm too afraid to invest it. And as you guys know, if you want to be a successful business person, you have to be willing to take some risks. I mean, a lot of the really successful businesses today, the bigger the risk, the bigger the payoff. So if you're in my position and you love business and you love the concept of self-sustaining businesses that you can do, that you love, that you enjoy, that will carry you through the life that you want to live, you can't really partake in that unless you're willing to invest, unless you're willing to take some risks. So you got to step out of that box sometime and get out of your comfort zone, right, and start learning and growing. And that's kind of what I'm doing. So life goes the way you want it to. And I've never been a guy who thought that I would ever buy a somewhat expensive vehicle or a vehicle at all until I had all of the money to pay it off. It's just the way I am. As you guys I just told you, I'm really weird with finances and stuff. I like to save. I'm a saving rat, whatever you want to call me. But recently I had a really good talk with my stepdad, and we talked about the benefits of financing and how it's really important, at least in the United States. Our country runs on credit, and a lot of the businesses that are built today are built because people can borrow money, and that's how it is in the United States. You know, as much as that might be good or bad, we live on credit. The United States is a credit country. I mean, a lot of things happen due to credit, and a lot of people have a lot of things due to credit. And so you really need good credit if you want to be successful, and you don't. Not a lot of people have millions of dollars in cash just sitting in accounts and stuff. You have to have really good credit so that you can borrow money and use that money to grow your business and invest and et cetera, et cetera. So I had a really good conversation with him regarding cars and loans and the benefits of buying something and not paying it off, even if you have the money to pay it off, not paying it off so that you can put some money down and then you can carry a loan for a year. And it might cost you 3 to 5% or whatever in interest, but that 3 to 5% in interest is minimal compared to the gain that you get in your credit score, which will in the future allow you to borrow more money. Which for me, in my case, I am not, as you guys know, I'm not a big spender. I don't like going out there and buying things for no reason. If I'm going to get good credit, it's so that I can build a badass foundation and have some sick-ass companies so I can do what I want to do. And so I'm taking some steps, some growing steps for myself. I'm starting this big business. I'm looking into purchasing. I have 3 vehicles that I'm interested in purchasing. I won't tell you guys what they are yet. If you follow me on Twitter, you probably know what 2 of them are. The third one is the question mark, but I'm super stoked. Oh man, I'm so stoked. If I do it, I'm going to totally make a video and show you guys. And it'll be a big step for me. So, but I don't know, I guess we're kind of having a conversation about growing in life and stuff. Man, life is cool. It takes so many twists and turns sometimes. It's really interesting. So you gotta always be aware that life has good surprises. It's not just full of bad surprises. I was thinking this afternoon of like all the negative news we have these days, and it's kind of sad. And you know, I'm aware that bad stuff happens in life and whatnot, but it's important to remind yourself all those positive things and stuff, because you get overwhelmed with negative stuff. I mean, even if you just watch the news at the 6-5 or I don't know what time it comes on. I don't watch the news. I hate it because it is 95% negative, no matter where you watch it. If you're watching the news on TV, at least in the U.S., it's really negative. They focus on all the things that are negative because I guess people like to watch that kind of stuff. But it's important to remind yourself about the good times and the good things in life. And yeah, I'm talking and I'm like playing with my keys at the same time. I'm totally trying to be relaxed. I've only done this a few times, so you guys got to give me some kudos. And I guess I could work on this. And I'm so proud of myself for actually making a video. I kid you guys not. I'd already made the decision to go, you know what? I'm already past my time that I'm comfortable uploading. I'm just gonna have to wait it off, and now I'm gonna be like, damn it, I have to tell people that I don't have a video again today. But I was like, you know what? Fuck it, man. Sometimes you just gotta do shit the way you want to do it, and live it up. So I'm uploading the video. It's probably gonna hit the web around 6:30 my time, which is about an hour and a half, 2.5 hours farther than what I like to upload my videos, but I'm gonna do it anyways for the love for you guys and to just chill here. Had a good conversation with y'all. Sorry, I'm getting all mixed up with my words and stuff. Guys, thank you so much for the time you spent on this video. I wanted to keep it below 4 minutes and 45 seconds, so hugs and kisses all the way. Talk to you guys soon. I hope you're stoked for 2 videos a week, because I know I am. And guys, have a sick-ass rest of your Wednesday. I'll talk to you later. Stay fly and stay fresh. Peace out.